Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here to hear our proposal. My partner, Joan, and we are going to present the water quality detector design. First of all, have you ever wondered if the drinking water is safe? The reality in our country is that tap water is not always safe. And according to the Acueductos and Alcantarillados de Costa Rica, which is the institution of the water distribution in our country, they say that just the 86% of the water, which is a great number, is safe for human consumption. Meanwhile, there is a 14% left that has poor sanitization and can affect the people's health. So another reason of this 14% are the inappropriate or incorrect treatment of the sewers, and also the contamination of the water sources with physical, chemical, and biological contaminants. As a matter of fact, in the past January, the communities of Moravia, Tibás, and Goicoechea experienced a contaminant in the water with hydrocarbons. In the meantime, some of the symptoms of consumption of bad quality water were some throat irritation, skin irritation, stomach problems, nausea, diarrhea, and also breathing problems. This whole situation could be prevented if everyone in their home has a device that can check if the water that they are consuming in our daily routine is safe for human consumption. As you can see in the map, there are some communities that doesn't have check the quality of the water. Meanwhile, the blue ones are where the quality of the water is checked. So those parts, the yellow points, are vulnerable communities and they have to be in our eyes.
Now, talking about the objectives, Hydrosafe want to improve people's health by reducing the consumption of potable water. In addition, we want to make people feel more confident about drinking water, and especially in the areas where the water quality is improved. Also, Hydrosafe want to offer people a practical way to check if the water is safe or not. As well, we want to create a small device easy to carry wherever. And Hydrosafe will be effective and optimal in different aspects like cost and quality. But how can we determine if the water is safe for drinking? So these are the parameters to determine the water quality. First, we have the pH or potential hydrogen, and it's recommended between 7 and 8 points. And secondly, the TDAs or total dissolved solid is recommended greater than 300, but less than 600 parts per million. Hydrosafe is composed by five main parts or components. First, we have the LC displays, in this case of monochrome OLED. This part is used to show the results about the water quality. Also, is needed a switch button for status checking. Inputs like a TDS sensor, and it's needed also a microcontroller like the ESP32 to programming the logical of the program. The other input is about the pH sensor, in this case, a lithium pH module.
Hydrosafe is made of accessible components which will make it accessible to buy. As you can see at the table, most of the components that we are going to use are not expensive. This prototype is going to make use of very good and reliable components, which are not too expensive, being the most expensive one, the Hilton pH model that costs $23. For that, the total cost of manufacture our prototype is going to cost around $69. It is important to mention that this cost This price doesn't take into the account the manufacture of the case for the device.
We hope to have a accessible device. First, we expect to create a small and easy to carry device. We hope to find the optimal point between cost and quality about the hydrogen.
After our prototype is ready and we have verified that it works as we expect, the new stage will focus on reducing costs. For that, we are going to manufacture our own sensors because the ones that we are getting for the prototype are mainly for multiple applications. So if we made our own ones, we are going to reduce cost. And after that, we also are looking for supplier companies for the components because it's cheaper to talk straight into the companies than buy everything by Amazon or electronic stores in the country. And besides that, we are plan to create uh, we are looking forward to create a plan to manufacture the case of the device with a low cost. And that's it. Thank you everyone to listen our presentation. We appreciate.
Mhm.